MLB The Show legend Victor Martinez.
Player of the year, the last 2 years in the league he has played in.
Hit well toward left field. Back is Brown. The ball is up and gone.
5-time All-Star, 2-time Silver Slugger, MVP runner-up in 2014. He received MVP votes in 6 separate seasons, 246 career home runs. The switch hitting catcher with one of the best swings in baseball. Everybody was a fan of this guy. Now, on socials lately, I have been releasing legends and flashbacks I want to see in MLB The Show 23. And I got a comment on one of my TikToks from Victor Martinez. Oh, not that Victor Martinez, that Victor Martinez, who, by the way, is all grown up now. Now, I got to chatting with young Victor, and he told me 2 things. 1, he's a World Series player and he wants to get a head-to-head in. But also, we have confirmed interest that Pops wants to be in this game at some point. So I'd like to take the time to introduce everyone here. San Diego Studios, Ramon Russell, Victor Martinez. How you guys doing? I'm going to step away from the table. Don't feel obligated to go on a second chat or anything. Just get to know each other. Simple conversation. See where it leads. Mutual friend. I know you guys have mutual interests. I'm just trying to see the best of both worlds here. Maybe we can all get something from this. Y'all have a great chat now. Bye-bye. I feel obligated to just make this video and get this out into the universe, because getting this Victor Martinez card back in Diamond Dynasty would make me so happy. This is one of the craziest games that I've played in it all year. So here we go. Vic said that he's good at the game and he had a very good record going in. World Series, played all that jazz. So we're running God Squad, the best team that we have with Ohtani on the mound. He has no hitter, Clayton Kershaw. Trevor Story leading it off. A lot of retro finest. Whole lot of 99 swag in here. And he came out guns blazing. Hard line drive single to start things off, and then a couple pop-ups. He hits another line drive at third. So we had a line out to third base to get out of the inning after he hit a couple balls hard to start things off. Bottom half of the first, we get a lucky base runner to start it off. Looks like he hit the wrong button there or slow tapped it. Whatever happened, he tried to get a second throw in. You know, you can't do that. So we get a base runner to start just like him, and then we line out to the warning track with Jimmy Fox. So we both line out with a runner on to end the first, and this game was just instantly balls flying off of barrels. He gets a runner on to start the second. Ken Griffey Jr. with another base hit. So now he's got 2 runners on, the first real threat in this game. But then he flies out the shallow right field and strands both of those runners. Now in the bottom half, this is where I kind of went flat a little bit. My swing started to open up, but then we got it right back with George Brett. Slow start to the inning. George Brett solo shot gives us a 1-0 lead. I'd say at this point through 2, though, he's been the more consistent at bat. He's had the more exit velo, but we got the 1 ball to go with George Brett, and then we steal a base hit with Babe Ruth for the second out of the third, and George Brett's going to field this ground ball from third base to end the third. Now, bottom of the third, we get our first major barrel of the game. Shohei Ohtani, curveball right on the corner, up and in. I was sitting curveball, perfectly located pitch. I don't hit it if I'm not sitting on it, but we got it. Doubles our lead, makes it 2-0, and this is where he starts to really turn it up. Man went down 2 runs and said, no, wait, hold on, I'm not getting beat up on YouTube. Smacks a fastball up and in. Albert Pujols went up and got that one. I ran the replay here. Don't know how he got his hands in. Vintage Albert Pujols. Solo shot, cuts it in half. Later in the inning, hits one to the warning track, and he's had a lot of that. George Brett, a diving stop at third. Incredible play from George Brett, not his first one. There's already been 3 or 4 diving catches in this game through just 4 innings, and you're actually going to see more of them. Long at bat here from Ken Griffey Jr. We had a nice sequence there. Got him to swing over a couple pitches, and we get the strikeout. Now the bottom of the 4th, trying to get that run back, but my swing zone is a little bit too big right now. Early in this game, again, here on that fastball, I'm swinging off the plate way too much. Definitely an early critique of myself in hindsight in this game. Brings up Trevor Story with 2 outs, and Trevor Story just got underneath of that ball. Now bottom 5, trying to get an extra run here, get that insurance run back. We get a base hit with George Brett. Check swing strikeout with Jimmy Rollins, and then look at that. Probably the play of the game. That's a base hit up the middle. We would have had runners on the corners. Instead, he almost turns 2 and then gets another diving play to steal one from Mickey Mantle. Very next batter. Just a crazy sequence right there, and in good old MLB The Show fashion, we immediately give it right back up. He works a 2-0 count, smashes one to left center field, and we are now 2-2 in the 6th. The first 5 innings, despite all the homers and all the diving plays and all the loud contact, is meaningless. We go into the bottom of the 6th where we will get nothing, and this is now a 3-inning ball game. He's worked it back and tied it, and now he's doubled us up. 4 unanswered runs here. We have fallen apart in the middle innings of this game. We went from up 2-0 to down 4-2. We are losing. The young Victor Martinez and his God squad here. Vlad Sr. thankfully lines out right there, and he leaves that 1 runner on. And then in the bottom of the 7th, Ken Griffey Jr., after getting robbed, decides to take one away. The defense in this short, this 9-inning MLB The Show game was actually insane. I don't think either one of us missed an opportunity to make a diving catch. It was like 10 for 10. It felt like. We still got 3 at-bats left. Down 2, bottom 7. We're going to get a double with Jimmy Rollins with 2 outs. And then we're going to be able to go to the bench for Brian Reynolds, and in a 2-2 count, Brian Reynolds, the switch hitter, is going to poke a ground ball base hit back up the middle, and with a 2-out rally, we put one on the board in the 7th. That's big. Makes this a 1-score game. We can tie it with 1 swing. Defense can. I can't even keep up with all the defense. I can't keep up with the defense. Trey Turner makes a diving stop in the shift, and then he gets a runner in scoring position. He'll fly out to right, gets rid of that opportunity, and in the bottom of the 8th, looking to tie this thing up. Mike Trout goes down the line the other way. Vlad gets it in. Kind of a bad animation there when he picked it up, but he gets it in. Trout's in scoring position. Babe Ruth had a slurve to hit there, just missed it, and then ripped a fastball out to right. We have runners on the corners with nobody out, and I'm going to come up here and have probably my worst 2 at-bats of the game. We chase a slurve off the plate. We chase a changeup down. He puts a runner on to get to Trey Turner, and then we ground out to third. We had runners on the corners with nobody out, and he pitched his way through that jam. Awful at-bats on my part. Good pitching, good setups on his part, but awful at-bats on my part. So now we go into the 9th inning, needing a run just to continue in this game. And George Brett, who's been a base hit machine in this one, starts it off with a single. We almost roll a 2-ball, though. Jimmy Rollins beats it out. We advance him in the at-bat where Hank Aaron comes off the bench, and Hank Aaron gets a bleeder to drop. Got Jimmy Rollins to trade places with George Brett at first. Got him up in the scoring position. We score on a lucky base hit there with Hank Aaron. Puts us into extra innings. 4-4 in the 10th. Miguel Cabrera almost made it a 7-4 game, but we're going to catch this at the wall with Mickey Mantle, and then a 3-2 count with 2 outs. Albert Pujols. Kind of scared to pitch to Albert there. I know he's good with the Albert. He had a lot of good swings with him in this game. We work around him, brings up Cody Bellinger, and with the bases loaded, lefty-lefty on Cody Bellinger, he gets kind of the same hit that Hank Aaron got there. MLB gave him that one back. So we're down by 2. We're really going to have to work for this one. Bottom 10, 6-4. We start with that runner on second. We ground out to short. And then Jimmy Fox. He tried to elevate the sinker chest high, and Jimmy Fox goes deep to center, ties the game at 6. 6-6 is the score, and with 2 outs, we're not done. We can win the game now with 1 swing. Trey Turner with a base hit. George Brett, another knock. A perfect out to right. Once again, we go first to third, and then Jimmy Rollins on a missed changeup, ground ball base hit back up the middle, wins the game 7-6. We score 3 in the 10th. We scored 3 in the 10th. It was 2-0. Then it was 2-2. Then it was 4-2. Then it was 4-4. Then it was 6-4. Then it was 6-6. And then we win it 7-6. An unbelievable amount of lead changes. Kind of a fast-paced edit here. Sorry if it was a little bit too fast. That's my bad, guys. I wish I had the normal recording for this with the face cam and everything, but we had to go voiceover for it. Victor, I appreciate you coming on and playing, man. That was intense. I got kind of lucky on that game-tying knock in the 9th, but we take those. In a game like that, we take those. I speak for the entire community when I say Pops is an absolute legend. We need that man in MLB The Show. And yeah, for everybody else, I'll see y'all in the next video. I'm out. Peace.